Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I've got the F12 MPM10 KO Starscream, and this will be the second part of my video for this figure. For those who are not familiar with my channel, I will usually split my video into two. So the first one would be the review on the robot mode, and the second one would be the review on the transformation. So this one will be the transformation, and if you want to see the review on the robot mode, please find the link in the description below. Alright, so now let's start with the transformation. So basically this figure has two independent parts. You can either transform the top part first or the bottom one. Okay, but for the sake of the video, I think I'll show you from the top, okay, so that we'll have a base to hold on the transformation. Okay, so the leg will stay. All right, so first thing first, you need to loosen up the top part. Okay, so there are multiple parts that you can deal with. It doesn't matter, you can either do the front part or the back part. Okay, so first of all is these two here. Okay, so left and right. Alright, so you will loosen up this shoulder part here. Okay, and before we loosen up further, let's deal with this hand so that it doesn't dangling. Okay, right, so you just need to collapse them into this shape. Okay, so you've got that there, and then this one, just pull it out. Okay, it will be extended like this. Okay, just do the same on the other side. So this is basically, as you can see, there's left and right shoulder there. You need to pull it up a little bit before it came out. Okay, so once you've got that, just pull that out, and remember to flip this, fold that in. Okay, so same goes to the other side over here. Push up and pull it out and fold that part in. And now you can deal with the head part, but before you do that, let's collapse these two parts in. Oh, sorry, this one. Bring it out. Oh no, this is basically supposed to be like that. Okay, but I've forgotten to pull it out. So meaning that you're supposed to put that in and then collapse that part. Okay, and this one, there's two tab here, just take it out. Okay, and also another one. Alright, so this one you can just pull it down. Now that you have loosened that part, you can pull this whole back part here. Okay, and bring it down. Okay, you can just leave it dangling there, shouldn't be any problem. And now I will take this part out. Okay, and then at the top you just need to bring the head up a little bit so that you can take this cockpit out like so. Once this is out, just fold that in, so you've got that clean look of the cockpit, and then push this down and slide it back like so, and then pack them straight back in. Okay, don't forget to bring this part up to the side, and also this one as well. Okay, alright, so now it's free to be folded back, but before that I'll show you from this angle. You need to expand this part out. Okay, got it. Now if you can see it from the front, there is this part. Okay, so I'll just fold that inside. Before that, you can expand this part, so you might not be able to see that. Okay, so that one just fold out and put this inside. Same goes to the other part. That one, fold it inside. Okay, so now this whole head part here can be bring up to that position. Okay, all right, now further to this one, you need to split this part. It's a bit tougher in the beginning, but once you get used to it, there you go. So you went out, you need to make sure this is folded in the correct part, in the correct pattern here. Okay, so now you can leave others. Dangling should be fine. Okay, so now the hand and shoulder. Okay, so let me put this down for a while. Okay, now all this part here, right? So first I'm going to flip this up. So just now it was like this, so you just need to swing that up and then flip that and fold those two parts in. So this is supposed to be closer, like so. Alright, so same goes to this side. Okay, let me just bring this out. Okay, so this one here, you need to swing it like that and okay, make it outside. Okay, so if you're not clear, just let me just show you. It's supposed to be, you can't really see it from here, but there you go, like that. Okay, so just make sure you have that shape. Same width. Okay, so left and right. Okay, just get it to that shape. Okay, and also this will be another part that you need to make sure the angle is correct. Okay, because you're going to merge them together. Okay, so this one here will come down, so make sure you rotate it correctly so that this part doesn't collide. Okay, and once you've got that, so this part here is supposed to be inside that part. Okay, so you need to adjust more and have that correct angle so that both will meet each other. Okay, so once you're here, there will be another there is the spring-loaded part. You need to push it down a little bit and then only you can merge them. Okay, so now they are together. Okay, and this one will be like so. Okay, and there you go. So just if you're confused, just make sure you have this part here. Okay, it should be like this. Make sure you have this shape here. Okay, so only then it will be easier for you to deal with the hand part. Okay, so just do the same with the other side. Make sure to have the correct angle. So this one is okay. See, if you don't have the angle correct, you can't merge them. So this one needs to be a bit upper and this one needs to be on that angle there. Okay, again at the back, just flip this spring-loaded part and then merge them together. Once you've merged them, then this basically the elbow area, just flip that below that part. Okay, so you know that it's correct when you have that angle. Okay, so same with, oh, this one is incorrect, so pull it up a little bit so that you can, there you go. All right, so now you've got that. So what you need to do now is basically make sure this part is a little, no, it's out. Okay, so this one, just push it up, okay, and swing that. Okay, so this one needs to be into that part over there. Okay, so both will come in from left and right. Okay, so you got that, and then another side. Okay, push it up and fold that in. So now you've got both hands inside. This is basically the belly of the alternate mode. Okay, so you've got that both inside, like so. Okay, make sure you have this shape. Okay, so if you don't have this shape, then you'll have trouble later on. So just make sure they are with this shape. So as you can see, this one is a bit, the angle is a bit incorrect, so you just twist it, just rotate it a little bit, and then it should come in fine. Okay, into that part there. Okay, so before we go further, this one needs to be loose. Okay, I don't want to merge them yet because we need to deal with the whole leg part here. Okay, okay, yep, needs to be like so. Okay, right, so you should have the look like that. So basically his crotch, his front crotch here will become his back now. Okay, so just make sure you have that. All right, now the leg part. Okay, so I will start with this one perhaps. Okay, so just rotate it like so, and this one here, this is spring loaded. Okay, so this is the stiff part where you will need to slide this. Okay, there's two double hinges, that one and also that one. Okay, you can hear the crackling sound here. Just push them. Okay, so now they're closed, supposed to be closed like so. And this one here, this chicken leg here, you just need to push it inside. Okay, make it straight. Okay, ouch. Right, and this one you're supposed to have, let me rotate that correctly. So that one's supposed to be on the outside. The gold part supposed to be outside. Okay. Right, so now this is another stiff part. Okay, this is basically a die cast, and going to deal with it slowly. You need to pull that out, the whole thing out, and then another out over there. Okay, this is very stiff here. Okay, so slowly, now you've got that shape there. Make sure you have that shape. Okay, that one and that one. Okay, and then only push this. Okay, let's see if we can make it. Okay, got that, and then flip this down, and then you're going to bring that up. Okay, so this one, make sure you have the correct shape, and that you're supposed to see that tab there, that peg, small peg there, and make sure to pull it down inside. Oops, sorry, I think I've should be like so. Okay, there you go, got it. This one, just push it close. Okay, you've got that one side there. Just do the same on the other side. Rotate the thigh part here, and then this one, a double hinge crackling knee. Okay, so you just need to push it you can expand it outside a little bit. Double hinge, 1 and then 2. Just make that one movement first, and then there you go. Right, got that shape now. Okay, and then next one will be this one. Just push this inside, make sure the gold part goes outside. Okay, so you've got that shape there. Just do the same on the other side. Pull everything out. And also this one. While doing that, just push these two down. Okay, and straighten that up. You need to have that shape. And then swing it inside. Okay, this one, collapse it. You should have that peg there. Let's make sure it goes inside. There you go. Right, so now you've got that shape on both sides. What you can do now is straighten that up and then merge them together. You can see there's a peg there. Just push it inside. Okay, so they should be together like so. Okay, and this one basically is folded inside, but I've forgotten to do so. So just make sure the wheel is outside. Okay, you need to fold that out. Right. Okay, so now you've got that part. Now the whole hand is messy because of that. Okay, but that's fine because we need to fold this whole leg part in. Okay, and by doing so, you need to make sure that this is in correct angle. Okay, so if it's incorrect, then you end up like so or like so. So you need to make sure that this whole thing will go to the front, only leave that shape over there, and slowly push this in. Okay, so you can see the hand is coming together now into that part. Okay, so you need to push that in so that both will be inside that section there. Okay, so now you've got both in. You just need to flip this correctly. This one has let me just double confirm. Okay, right, now you can tap that in. Right, so I've got the angle wrong with this one just now. So this one's supposed to clear from that part there. So I'm going to push up, swing it back, put it down. Okay, like so. You can see the shape on both sides are the same now. And push this inside that peg. Right, so now you've got this thruster like, you know, design here, right? And now just make sure to remerge these both, and then these two basically needs to be bring down like so. But before that, I would like to deal with these wings here. Just push it down, a bit more down, okay, into that shape. And basically there is a peg over there. Should be able to see that small hole there. So it has its own tab. Hopefully I've got this correct. So hopefully I've got this correct. I need to pack that in correctly. This one slowly down. Make sure it goes in, okay, and then another side, just push it down, okay, now it goes to that part there. Make sure you've cleared this. So these two you can just flip it up, okay, and then, okay, now it starts to come to the shape. Just make sure you've got the parts in that one That one should be to that one, but I'm not sure if that will happen. Slightly difficult with this figure when it comes to tabbing in, and also this both part here, it seems a bit, you know, down compared to this one. But let me make this shape first. Make sure you tab in to that part. As you can see, that one and that one, so you should get them in. Okay, in now. Now only you've got the front part stable. Okay, see now. Alright, now that we've done that, and we need to push this down as much as we can so that we can have other parts tapped to it. Okay, so this is one thing that I don't like with this transformation. They could improve the hand part massively. Okay, they should be able to do that, because the hand part is the one that is interfering this transformation now. Okay, this comes from the hands part. Okay, so that piece there is what causing us issues now. So as you can see, that one is a bit below the whole part there. Okay, because it comes from the hand part. Okay, so you can tap others in, but you know, there's challenges to it. Just make sure you've got everything right and tap that in. This one here, make sure that it goes up. Again, another part there, tab in with that one. Okay, push that in. Now you've got the wing stabilized. Same goes to the other side. This one's still not perfect because of that hand part. I'm still having trouble, but if this one managed to be tabbed in correctly into its part earlier, then it should be fine. Okay, and then just make sure this one goes together. I haven't done that correctly just now. Okay. They are not being rotated correctly. That's the problem. Okay. There you go. Okay, so that's all about it. Yeah. And this is how he looks like after the transformation. First, I'm going to touch in regards to the paint application. So basically, I was hoping that he could carry his robot mode color or perhaps paint application. But after the transformation, I realized that this is how he looks like. This is the color. Okay. So I'm not saying that it's not nice, but it's more cartoonic, or perhaps yeah, a bit cartoonic colors compared to the original, or perhaps the robot mode. As you can see, you know, at the bottom, it has this grayish, you know, metal color, and this should be the original fighter jet color, as in the F12. And this one is, you know, slightly cartoonic, I would say. Yeah. And then in terms of the transformation, as you can see here, I'm having a bit difficulties to tap this in. Okay, but if I put that in, it will straight away pops out again. Okay. Right, it's a bit complicated, not tough but complicated transformation. What I don't like about it is that the tabs, or perhaps the peg, doesn't really you know, tab in nicely. Okay, there are small tabs and pegs here and there, however it doesn't really hold the figures together at the end. Okay, and this part here at the bottom, as you can see here, okay, So it's difficult to get it fixed or firm, right? And of course, the scale is basically off, yeah, because we're supposed to have an oversized Starscream, not this size, okay, but this is a one-to-one copy with the MPM10, so the scales are off, okay. I'll show you later, okay, I'll put some comparison, but before that, let's have a one-to-one comparison with the previous one. The previous one, as in the LS04S, for me that's the previous generation, or perhaps the generation before this one. Okay, so overall they looks the same. Okay, in terms of the size, the width, the length, everything are almost, or perhaps are just the same. Okay, so they are not that different. Okay, the only difference is that, as you know, it's a totally different mechanical or perhaps mechanism. Okay, so the transformation is much more simpler on the LS04S. If you wish to see the review for this, I've shared the link in the description below. This one is much more a simpler transformation, but of course it doesn't looks really good. Yeah, this one feels really plastic. Okay, but the simpler, the simple transformation allows it to look good, perhaps in the alternate mode. Yeah, it's this really firm. Okay, everything's tapped in nicely. Okay, so not like the new one. Okay, because it's a bit simpler than this one, and also it has a clear working wheel, front and back. But unfortunately, for the F12, the new one, you can see there's only a small wheel here, which sometimes doesn't really function. And also the back one is here, it's attached to the thigh area. Okay, even though it's advanced, it's comes with a lot more mechanism, but in terms of the jet mode, the old one, the previous generation, has an edge. It looks far more cleaner, but this one, the whole legs are in there, the whole lower body part. Okay, compared to this one. Okay, the F12 has more details, of course. I wouldn't say that the old one is better, but it definitely has an advantage over the new one. Okay, right now let's see some comparison with other characters. If I take the Autobots, first with Jazz, this is why I said that the scale is way off. F22 is supposed to be bigger than the Pontiac. Okay, and if you want the Bumblebee Camaro, okay, let me put to this side. Okay, as you can see, it's about 3/4, which is not right. Yeah, it's supposed to be bigger. Okay, if I compare with his Decepticons colleague, this is the Bone Crusher. Okay, again, Bone Crusher is also big. If you compare with him, almost the same length from back to the front. And this is the reason why people are saying we need an oversized Starscream, not in this scale. Okay, and further, if I take Brawl, then he will look much more ridiculous. Okay, so this guy is really big, and this guy is just small compared to Brawl. Okay, so Brawl is a bit long, as you can see, that size, and he's almost the same, which which is not right. Okay, this is not even a comparison with the M05 Blackout. Blackout is much more bigger. I can't fit him in the screen. Okay, so you know, you can see the difference here. This is the weapons attachment, so you can basically tap in his weapon here. Another one on this side. Okay, and I believe this here. And there you go, you've got fully armed F12. And overall he looks really good, yeah, except the scale. But I haven't heard anywhere that we're going to have an oversized Starscream, so we can just be happy with this one. Okay, again, not 100% satisfaction in terms of the transformation, but the paint application and everything looks good, except the top one. Like I mentioned earlier, it looks a bit cartoonic, but others are really good. The detail and everything are good. Okay, I'm satisfied with this. Okay, and that's it for today, guys. I hope to see you again in my next video. I've still got lots of pending toys, pending figures, Transformers to be unboxed. Please subscribe and stay safe, and I'll see you again. Thank you. Cheers then. Bye bye.